Hi, everyone. Where do I even start? You already know what this video is because the blue windows, the green curtain, and the white walls might be familiar to you. It's time for the year-ender video. This year, we're gonna do something very different from the ones that I've done in the previous years because I have with me my journal. And I learned this from a friend. So she told me that at the start of every year, she writes down like a bunch of goals or wishes for herself that she will open up or read by the end of the year. And I did that this year. So we're gonna see what I wrote down. I have not opened this, by the way. I have not seen what is inside. See, I even have a bookmark for it. Okay, Dear December 2024 Cat. Where do I even start? I probably will do this in some kind of format for organization and clarity. First, I have many questions. Are you happy? You deserve to be. To answer your question, January 2024 Cat, I am very happy. Like, beyond happy, more than I ever expected to be. Did you make it to the end of the year with at least 5K? Please say yes. Yes. I did. And I clutched it because of the Christmas ampaws. And the birthday ampaws. Did you get to travel? I hope Rojas, Iloilo was one of those. Not only one of those, babe! I did both! I didn't post that either. I didn't vlog that either. I'm sorry. But I went back to Rojas around end of October to Undas week. I went to Rojas and I spent like an overnight in Iloilo. It was the best thing ever. I was so happy. Me and Bianca met up with us in Iloilo. So, yeah, I'd say it's been great. Next, are you at peace? I hope so. Yes, I actually am. I'm not trying to jinx it. I'm actually trying to, I guess, shout it to the world and secure it with the universe, but I am very much at peace. Last question. Do you become a correspondent? I'm proud regardless. I love how January me didn't specify correspondent where, but yes, I did become a correspondent. I will be a correspondent soon, and more details of that will eventually come out in time, most probably in January, so stay tuned for that. I'm so proud of that, by the way, so stay tuned! January. Next, we're gonna be doing my hopes and wishes that ideally happen. Number 1, I hope you reached your goals. Whether they're big or small, I hope you thrived this year and became the best version of you. I'd like to say that I did. Honestly, this is going on a great note. Like, I was not expecting it to be this positive and this accomplished. For a quarter of the year, I was just living. For 3/4 of the year, I was surviving. I hope you become more responsible with your money, your choices, and most of all, your heart. Take your time. The right one will stay no matter how long it takes. That applies to who you love and what is worth buying. What is worth buying? Tama. No more impulse purchases. I had a lot of impulse purchases this year. I am still financially recovering from 2023. If you know, you know. So, I'm still in the process of that. I hope you kept creating yourself. Oh, for context, I hope you kept creating yourself. It comes from a quote, I forgot by who. Life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. Something along the lines of that. You're a force to be reckoned with, a rare gem of a lover, and you leave beautiful marks on the lives of everyone you meet. Which brings me to my last wish. Why am I so... Which brings me to my last wish. I hope you never change the best parts about you. It's a full page, by the way. It's one wish, it's a full page. You're a light and you glow the brightest, Katrisse story. There may be times when you forget how amazing you are, but there will be people to remind you and yourself to remind you. You aren't perfect, darling, but you're one of a freaking kind. Keep getting up when you're down, keep healing when you're hurt, keep loving no matter how you keep... Keep loving no matter how you keep getting disappointed. I don't know if that's correct English, but she's trying her best. It is a strength, an honor, and a gift to love you and be loved by you. No one loves like you, and it takes a great person like you to love without conditions and still remain your own person with your own boundaries. To love fully and wholeheartedly is your nature. Never change that. And that's the last of it. I'd like to say that everything I wrote here ended up being a success. I'd like to say that all the goals I wrote down here and the wishes were all achieved and they all came true. And honestly, I wouldn't have had it any other way. This year was far from perfect. I'm just saying that right now. This year is very far from perfect, but it honestly ended up being the best thing ever, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't go back in time and change anything. No, I think everything that happened was meant to happen to get to where I am now. I'm a firm believer in that. So honestly, realistically speaking, I would want to change some things, but if it meant changing the outcome of where I am now, then I wouldn't touch a single thing about my past. I just learned to accept that. And live in the present, look forward to the future. That's it. Okay, so that's about it for this video. It was just a little sentimental, personal type of video. I hope you guys enjoy it nonetheless. And I do suggest doing this for yourself because it's a really fun thing to look back on. And the fun thing about it is I completely forgot I wrote it up until I saw that sticky note on the side. Okay, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next year. Happy New Year, everyone. And this is me manifesting a wonderful, a prosperous, a glorious, and a beautiful 2025 for all of us. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Kung naririnig niyo yung mga manok, matik na yun ah. Alam niyo na yun.